Holodeck 3 program is ready.
Hello everybody! Welcome to a late night Elite Dangerous stream. If you watched yesterday, you know why we're here. Because I didn't make it to the waypoint. So let me just replot that. We're in the Empyrean Straits. Not quite dire straits. But yes, as you can see, 38 jumps to go. If you watched yesterday, you kind of know that I've started neutron jumping like a madman. With the help of the chat, I lost my fear of that. Let's just see, frameshift drive 94%. Seems good. So let's get going. So I want to go. Today's actually the meetup day, and obviously I wanna get to the waypoint, and then look a little bit around.
Frameshift drive charging.
Because it's supposed to be quite beautiful. Thanks for joining me. I know it's a little bit late, but I had a long day today. Cheers, by the way.
4, 3,
Having a good old grog here.
1, engage.
Getting cold again in the evenings. Yeah, so it was just a busy day. I worked on that new podcast I'm doing, and I pretty much finished that off. Just gotta listen over it one more time to see if I'm really happy with it, and then I think I can release it next month. And I had just too much to do. Parents are coming over on the weekend, so I had to clean. Speaking of clean, everything's dirty here. So I and dusty. I had to clean everything. Give it a once over, you know. When the parents are coming, you know how that is.
Scoping complete.
And then I wrote a story, and I'm researching another story that I find really interesting, but that nobody wants to buy. Guess that's the problem if you're a freelancer. But I'm still doing it
Drive charging.
because I think it's interesting, and I think people need to read about it. So it's like kind of a local story. It's not a tech story. Which is also why I can't sell it to anybody, because I don't really have enough contacts like in local
2, 1.
media and stuff yet. So, but I'm still gonna do it. I'm gonna just do it on my blog because, as I said, I think it's important. And I mean, the upside with being a freelancer is I can do that now. I can just, if nobody buys it, I can just do it on my own because I think it's important. It just, I mean, I won't have that big of an audience, but at least I'll have published it. And before I couldn't do that because, you know, if you're employed as an editor, you usually have like stuff in your contract that you're not allowed to write for other places. Often,
Fuel scoping.
not even your own blog. Even if you're not making any money of it. I mean, you can get
Fuel scoping complete.
extra, like you can ask your boss if, you know, put a clause in your contract that you can do it, but I only did that. I only ever did that for podcasting.
Frameshift drive charging.
When I started at Heiser, like in the UK, nobody cared. When I started at Heiser, it's like the German employment culture is a bit different, I guess.
4,
I had to kind of
3,
do that.
2, 1.
Yeah, so it's been really busy. I've been basically working since 8 o'clock this morning until now. Well, I took a break. I took a break in the middle and opened some magic boosters because I thought I gotta treat myself. And if Ikwick was here, he could laugh at me because
System scan complete.
I think I was streaming Elite and he was opening boosters. Anyway, he was opening boosters, I can remember, and I was really envious of like the mythics he got. It was also Ravnica Allegiance, and I didn't get a single mythic today. But I got a really nice card I'm happy with because I like the artwork.
Frameshift drive charging.
So that's good. Are we? Yeah, I guess we're doing the neutron stars. Just haven't hit any yet.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Gotta be
Engage.
careful not to drink too much of this grog because it's really strong, and I wanna like drunken, you know. I mean, out here in the black, you can piss up and fly. Nobody cares. There's no police around. The only thing you can ram is a star, and then you're dead, and nobody cares.
Fuel scoping.
But I still don't want to do that.
Fuel scoping complete.
Oh god, we gotta have to adjust something here. Something you can't see. My invisible ED market connector window that I don't really put on the stream because it's kind of ugly. But it shows me. I installed like a plugin that you can see. Shows me the distance to the place I'm going right now, and also the distance to Sol, which is now 19,500 light years. My rocket is 22,000. Hello, Reamed. Good to see you, man.
3, 2.
I've just been
Engage.
talking about my day, and haven't hit a neutron star yet, but I'm doing the nutritious jumps again. Oh, you're playing Star Citizen. That thing. We kind of agreed not to call it a game.
Fuel scoping.
Yeah, I saw the pictures in Discord. That looked it does look good, like
Fuel
in
scoping
screenshots.
complete.
I guess you're saying it runs quite well. I will try it again at some point. I might even stream it. That will be funny.
Frame shift drive charging.
Are you playing it with the HOTAS or with the controller? Playing. Oh, stars everywhere.
3, 2.
Madness.
Engage.
It's running really well for 1440p and a GTX 1060. Well, that I have a 980 in this, so not the
Fuel
TI,
scoping.
just the normal 980. We'll see. I can remember when I built this,
Fuel scoping.
when I
complete.
built this gaming PC, and so it would run like shit on my old PC, and then I built this cutting edge gaming PC with what at the time was a cutting edge graphics card. I mean, the TI was out, so that was a bit more cutting edge, but yeah, it might be comparable actually. So I built that, and I'm like, finally I have like a really beefy PC, right? Let's install Star Citizen again, and yeah, it wasn't going my way. It was running like dog shit. But that was also the time when, like, in the oh wow, look at that sun. That's massive. Holy crap. That's wow. Yeah, so that was the time when they loaded you loaded like 2 ships in the PTU and it crashed, like you met somebody else. Wow, look at that. Haha. I'll take some nice screenshots here. That is a massive star. Holy crappers. I mean, I'm basically at the jumping in point. Look at that. That's just like, woo. That looks like a star was supposed to look. I always think they're a bit small. Like, they look a bit small. I mean, you're far away. I know that. But look a bit small in Elite. Oh, and I'm playing with keyboard and mouse because I can't be bothered to learn new key bindings, man. Can't be bothered, man. Man, I spent 200 euros on this video game and I can't be bothered to learn the key bindings, man. Nah, just making fun. I can understand that. You probably only want to learn the key bindings when it's the finished game. So never. Also, it probably doesn't make a difference right now, does it? Oh, look at that. Just gonna enjoy that view for a bit. Now my ship like starts smoking. Like I once had this where like I was taking screenshots next to a sun, right? And then you don't hear the alarm, and it's like, why are there sparks coming out of my ship? And I switch back in the cockpit, and I'm like, oh. By the way, I like how my face is just illuminated by the sun on the screen. Jumping to ArcCorp now for like 10 minutes. I've never, like, I find their method of jumping like really weird. Like the way,
Fuel scoping complete.
I guess it's like impulse drive in Star Trek, but I don't know. That's another thing. When we were playing Star Trek Bridge Crew, I found the impulse drive really weird. And I guess I was thinking about that, and I guess that is it's more like warp. Well, it's in the system, right? Isn't that in the same system? So that wouldn't be warp. Warp isn't in the. You can't warp in a system. You just splat. Go splat.
3,
I
1, engage.
And I figured out why that impulse thing in Bridge Crew was so weird to me, because they never show it. They never show what impulse looks like. You always say, everybody says, go to half impulse, and then go to half impulse, but they never show it on screen. They never show it outside the window. I mean, they show the Enterprise like cruising, and I guess sometimes that is impulse, but you don't like notice that it's impulse. With warp, you see, a neutron star. With warp, you see like the thing with the stars going streaky and stuff, so you know the ship's at warp. But impulse, they never really. That was always different. Anyway, I found that. Oh, too fast. I'm going too fast. No.
Warning. Frame shift drive
That was
operating
probably
beyond
still too
safety
fast.
limits. Frame shift drive
No, that was good.
supercharged.
Well, that's perfect. I'm even pointing the right way. Right. Let's do the massive jump. Let's go into the other camera.
Command functions are
Frame shift
offline.
drive charging.
Yeah, so warp drive, impulse drive in Star Trek. Oh, there's something. Because I'm now listening to. We're entering the Empyrean Straits. Oh no!
Engage.
In dire straits. No. Anyway, because I'm now listening to Greatest Generation, like I pick up on stuff because they pick up on stuff in TNG.
Scoping.
I think it's in the last episode of the first season. Picard goes.
Fuel scoping complete.
No, it's Riker. Riker goes like, they have to go to the neutral zone, and they go like, Riker goes like, jump, go energize, go to warp 2, something. And then the ensign says, I saw half impulse. It's great. And then nobody, like, they obviously didn't realize, well, they filmed the scene and there was no continuity.
Frame shift drive charging.
Oh, next neutron star. This is so good. I actually need to clip that. Like, really need to, like, fire up TNG and, like, clip that bit. That's great. Go to warp 2. I saw half impulse. The fuck? And also, since I had the Discovery rant yesterday, I then saw like an ad, like as if targeted ads actually work, which I'm pretty sure they never really work for me. But I had an ad on Twitter, or it wasn't really an ad. I guess it was just a tweet, right? I just came across the tweet because I'm following them anyway. It was like from the Orwell, and I really enjoyed season 1. So I came across that, and I thought, you know what it is
Frameshift
that I
drive
need.
operating beyond safety limits.
See, I'm getting like. Oh, that was too slow. I'm guessing. I was just gonna say I can just casually do this now. I'm getting really good at this, really used to this, but then that doesn't work. So Star Citizen's quantum drive is just 0.2 C, so that's not warp. You're correct. Yeah, that would be impulse. I mean, warp 1 I think is 1 C. So I guess it's like hypercruise in Elite, you know, like what I'm doing right now. Except it just looks very different.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety
Although
limits.
I think they never said
Frameshift
really
drive
how fast
supercharged.
impulse is. They never really say that. Also the warp stuff is just all inference and things. And they changed the warp scale, right? From the original series. Like original series warp 7 isn't TNG warp 7. I actually like how it works in TNG. It's really cool. Like the warp scale is like this.
Frameshift drive charging.
I think it's logarithmic, I guess, or is it just like squared? I don't know. It gets like the speed increase from warp 9 to warp 9.1
3, 2,
is
1.
like massive compared to like the speed increase from warp 1 to warp 2. It's like the scale. So you can never reach warp 10 because warp 10 would be, or that was the TNG. You know, that was the TNG theory that warp 10 would be. What am I trying to say? I'm trying to say infinite. That's the word I'm looking for. It's been a very long day where I used my brain a lot, so I can't find words. So the idea would be that warp 10 is like infinite speed, or as they say, I think in an episode, you would occupy every point in the universe at once, which is why you can't go to warp 10. And then of course there's the stupid Voyager episode where they go to warp 10, and Janeway and Paris turn into like, I don't know what those are, like salamanders, I guess. I mean, I Voyager is close to my heart because that was the show I watched as a kid. You know, that was on TV while I wasn't watching it in syndication. I watched it when it was on TV, and it was like the show I grew up with. But like, there are some really silly episodes, and that's one of them. The other one that sticks out is the one with the macro virus. It's like the virus is like this big and floating around the ship. It's like, what the fuck were you thinking when you wrote that? What the hell were you drinking? I mean, how big is the store of Jack Daniels they have at Paramount Studios? Man, yeah. So the Orville, I really want to watch the Orville again. I figured out. I really want that. I think I need that to like counterbalance my my Discovery blues, because I like Discovery, but as for the reasons I detailed yesterday, I have some problems with it. And the Orville is just TNG. Like the scene I think I retweeted it. They had like in that advertisement for the episode I guess they showed yesterday in the US. It was like right from a TNG episode. It was like Picard and Riker debating something, except it's like the guys from the Orville. McFarlane and whatever the first of whatever her name is, I can't remember. I can't even remember his name. Doesn't matter. It's a funny show. It's good, and it's pretty much TNG. It's like TNG when if they would do it today again. I do like the Orville. It's people say it's a better Star Trek than Discovery, and I wouldn't say so because it is definitely not Star Trek, because it's not in the same universe. Says the lore fanatic, but you know, I know what they mean. The feel is very Star Trek, like classical Star Trek. The problem with the Orville is that it's fucking ridiculously hard to watch in Germany. Like they actually insisted to put it on like television. Like I watched it all. I got it by some means, and I'd watched it because a colleague recommended it, and then I actually when it aired like a year later or whatever. I mean, I even watched it when it was right on. Yeah, there's a second season of The Orville. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Reem. It's on right now in the US. But like in Germany, it was like when it came to Pro7 and they were airing it like on TV, right? Of course, I wasn't reviewing it based on that. I wasn't reviewing it based on the files I had. And then I just wrote a review about it when it like aired in Germany, when the first 2 episodes aired, and that was just like, that's just so ridiculous. Like normal TV, as if I would watch normal TV. And it's a hilarious story, by the way. I did miss that. Fuck, Reem, no problem. You can watch it now. I mean, they're airing an episode a week. It's like this silly old school thing, so you can catch up. I actually been thinking I have to get my hands on those episodes. This is hilarious. So it airs in Germany. I'm not gonna watch the German dub like on TV. I'm not gonna like. Seriously, we have a TV, and I moved in like almost 2 years ago, and I have like fiber, right? Fiber from Telecom. So there's TVs in there. You can't even get it out. So I hooked up the TV because you might as well.
3, 2.
I think I'm gonna fly to the US and watch it. Yeah, Reem, that's exactly my plan. That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna fly to the US in the intertubes. I'm gonna cyber fly to the US. So I hooked up my TV, right? And like I haven't watched TV ever since. Like I've watched one time. I was on TV, like they taped an interview with me, and showed it like 2 or 3 days later, and I wanted to watch it, so I turned on TV and watched that. And there was like the World Cup or whatever, and I watched that. But the problem is, I never ordered like the channels, so like. When the World Cup was on, it was like, I think in my interview as well, it was like on ZDF, like there's 2 German public broadcasters, ARD, which is now called Das Erste. I still call it ARD. And then ZDF, zweites deutsches Fernsehen. And ZDF is obviously on programming slot 2361 on my TV because it starts with a Z. And oh my god, to just navigate there was just... It's just horrible. Yeah, Reem says VPN Airlines. Exactly, that's Virgin Private Network. Long live Richard Branson. Yeah, so no TV for me. And hilarious. I review the Orville, right? And like, so it was airing on Pro7, which is that's the private public. It's like. It's like terrestrial TV, right? But it's a private television channel, one of the biggest in Germany. And they have this Pro7. 7 means 7 in Germany. So when I was a kid, they were always spelled Pro, Pro, like pro as in professional, and then just the number 7. That's how they spelled them. Then they changed it to Pro7 with the 7, like the 7 in German spelled out. And then they changed it to all one word capitalized, spelled out, which is ridiculous. And so I would never have like used in my article. I did them a massive favor. I was like, the Orwell airs like today. It's a great show. Here's why. It's on Pro7. You can watch it there, right? And I didn't do this to do them a favor. I did this because I liked the show and it was a review and you say where it's on. But you know, I basically did them a solid, and with this review, and then it's like they come to me. They're like, you spelled like on Twitter, right? I post my thing on Twitter, and like the official Pro7 account ad replies me and goes like, oh, you spelled Pro7 wrong. It's spelled like this, all capitalized, and you spelled like with the number 7. And I would never have spelled it capitalized because, like, that was on Heise. And I mean, most most decent publications, they won't go with like silly spelling. If Nvidia thinks all their letters have to be capitalized, like they can do that in like their corporate communications, and they can do that in the advertisement. But if I'm writing an article, or if we're writing an article, like my colleagues, we're not going to do that. We're going to spell it so that it's readable for people, because that's the goal. You want to make your article readable, and they, like, the PR companies will always get pissed off, and they'll write you emails like, "Oh, you need to fix the spelling," and then you need to go, "No, I don't need to fix the spelling. We don't do this, and you should know this because the site has been around since 1996, and we haven't done this since 1996." But like, that was the first time that somebody actually replied me, like some fucking intern from the official account with like, I don't know, 600,000 followers or something, goes like, "Oh, you misspelled that," and I'm like, "No, I didn't. This is how I spell that, and I think it's readable, and I think my readers know exactly what channel they need to go to watch this show." And they were really getting into a Twitter fight with me, and it was really funny because at the time I was like live record. I was like recording a podcast. Podcast wasn't live, but I was recording it at that moment with like somebody. And I'm like, I'm getting like, my phone just won't stop like pinging me, because I'm like, this German TV channel just replied me, and there's all these people piling in. And like, this discussion goes on about like how you're supposed to spell that fucking telephone. Oh my god. And I was like for my, you know, for my temperament, I was like really, really diplomatic, right? I wanted to go like, "Fuck off, you fucking tits. I spell your fucking channel like I want. Like, be glad I don't work for the Register, or I would call you Pro Tits from now on," or something like that. Like, Penis 7 or whatever. It's like, seriously. Like, I wanted to just like tweet at them and go like, you know what a fucking disgrace it is that I have to go on TV to watch this show. Like, I have to sit there on like Friday night at 50 minutes past 8. What kind of a time is that anyway? Like, you're not even doing news at like 8 o'clock, so why is it 15 past 8? Like, what the fuck's going on? Like, what century is this? The Middle Ages? Yeah, no. And they're wondering why we all fly VPN airlines. Seriously.
Warning. Frame shift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Ah, was that too fast again? Ah, fuck you. I'm too agitated. Yeah, that was my fun story. Still, I like the Orwell. I think I'm not a huge fan of McFarlane, to be honest. I think that show is good. I don't like his other work much. People won't like me saying this, but like, I'm not a big fan.
Frame shift drive
And
operating beyond safety limits. Frame shift drive
yeah.
supercharged.
And then I don't like the basically I don't like the stuff in the Orwell that is most like his other stuff. You know, like the yellow slime guy, and like all the penis jokes. It's like, for fuck's sake, you could have had a really, really good sci-fi show here. I mean, you have Liam Neeson like in one episode. That was great. And I think they dialed it down. That was really bad, like in the first 3 episodes, and then I think they even figured that out. Somebody said Seth,
3,
you know,
1, engage.
dial it down a little bit. Yeah, but still, I want to watch season 2 as well. Book me a seat there, Reamed. While you're at it, while you're booking your flight to the US on VPN Airlines. I'm going to use that from now on. It's really cool.
Fuel scooping.
Actually, when I was in the US, I was like last year, you know, when I was in the US for like 5 days, I was thinking while my wife was at like the science conference, and I was briefly thinking of just staying in the hotel room. I was like, I could just watch The Expanse now, but they didn't have sci-fi on the fucking hotel TV. Otherwise, I would have just, you know, just watched season 3 of The Expanse then and there, just binged it in the hotel room. Like, oh, you do your science stuff, I'm not going out. I just want to see what the Empyrean Straits are. So I guess we're now in the last quadrant before Sergei.
New follower, IFE19.
Oh, nice. Thanks for following. It's really cool. Coming up to 100 followers. Igwig promised some game when he hits 100 followers. So, do I have to do that now? Is that what we do? That is a name I can... IFE 19? Oh, whatever floats your boat. That's cool. What could I promise for episode 100? Playing some Star Citizen? But like, I don't want to promise that because I don't know if I can get it running. Sure, you gotta play Beat Saber. I don't know what the fuck Beat Saber is, Reamed. I have no idea what that is. And I've been afraid to ask. I presume it's some VR game where you dance and you swing a lightsaber at enemies, and it is notorious for people thrashing their apartments because they don't see anything. Is that's my best guess at what that is? And everybody wants Igwig to play it because they wanna. Hey, that's correct. That's correct. I just made that up. Just made it up based on the name. So, and you want Igwig to play it so he thrashes his plays, right? Does he have to have a camera on? Like, I mean, it won't be fun if we don't see, like, a good name. Yeah, I guess, you're right. I guess it's a good name. If I can just make that, infer that from the name, that is a good name. So he needs like a camera, right? We need to see him. And I followed him. I did my part. It's not like I don't want to see Igwig destroy his apartment. That is great. Also, ever since I've seen a picture of him and seen his like awesome kick-ass beard, I want that even more. Like the camera. You should just have. What am I doing? Where's the? Is it on the other side of the sun? Haven't had that for a while. Yeah, he should just have like a beard cam. He should. I'm gonna suggest this to him next time I talk to him. It's like he should on the Oculus or whatever. I presume he has an Oculus or Vive. I have no idea. On the VR headset, he just should have like the webcam clamped to it, just pointing at his beard the whole time. Have a beard cam. That'd be great. Might be first on Twitch. Probably not. I think everything that you can think of has already happened on Twitch, right? I've been growing my beard a bit. I've got so inspired by that beard picture that I'm like, need to get it longer. I feel like it should be longer. Ooh, neutron or star. I don't know what that was. Neutron or star. It's pseudo-Japanese. Starlo neutronotico. That would be Italiano. Starino neutronotico. Not so fast. Le star neutronique. That was French. That was Finnish. Hope Grelba is not listening. Charge, you bastard! Yes. Supercharged. What's my frameshift drive doing? 91%. That's okay, I guess. do
Frameshift
this.
drive charging.
134 light years, baby! And on to the next neutron star. What, der Fabsch mit der Maus? Oh, yeah, Jonathan knows the, so in Germany we have a very, very, very well-known
Engage.
show called Die Sendung mit der Maus. The show with the mouse. It's like a little cartoon mouse. And they had this beginning where they would always say like the intro in another language, and then they would say this was Russian. I think they had Klingon one time, didn't they? Like, okay, this was when I was already like in university, I think. But Terrier, evening. How are you doing? How are things? I haven't killed myself yet in the neutron stars, but as you can see,
Warning.
I'm giving my
Frameshift
best.
drive operating beyond safety
I'm
limit.
also trying to make up Finnish sentences.
Frameshift drive supercharged.
Berner! Der Direktor, sind Sie der Direktor über diesem Hotel? I feel like we really should do like a watch together, like watch die Kühe together. I mean, yeah, it's copyrighted, but it's just like some... Sorry, what are we doing tonight? Expedition, yes. So yesterday, my plan was to go to the expedition waypoint, the current one. You should be there today, like the meeting is today. And I had 200 jumps to do, and then they talked me into doing neutron star jumps,
Charging.
which I'm doing right now as well. But even then I couldn't make it, so now I have 14 jumps. So I'm getting there, and then I'm gonna look around the system a little bit, because it's supposed to be very beautiful.
3.
And on the way, I'm as always ranting about Star Trek and making up Finnish words or something. I don't know. Let's switch to the panorama view for a bit. So yeah, that's what's going on. And then random references to die Kühe. Machen Sie eine Tasse Kaffee und beruhigen Sie sich, guter Herr. Wir suchen einen Skihopter, AP Nicola. I need to watch it again. Yeah, I really feel like I'm gonna ask people in the Discord if they would take part in like a collective watching of die Kühe.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety
And then I'll
limits.
just...
Frameshift
That would
drive
be even worth
supercharged.
risking like a Twitch ban. If like the Finnish national broadcaster or whatever tries to sue me for like a 90s comedy thing that nobody understands. Because it's Finns trying to talk German.
Frameshift drive charging.
I guess the Finnish understand it because it has Finnish subtitles, but like, I mean, how many Finns are there? After I recently learned that there's only like, what, 6 million Danes?
1.
My god.
Engage.
Feels like there were more people in my high school. Ooh, there's a lot of neutron stars. Man. No wonder it's only 12 jumps for 12,000 light years. That almost means it's like almost every jump is a neutron jump now. I'm getting so excited. I'm forgetting to honk. Don't forget the honking. Honkylicious. Honky tonk. I'm just drifting into this thing sideways. Like a pro. Like a surfer looking for a wave. Yeah. Ooh, I'm getting too...
Frameshift drive
Well, I
operating
was saying
beyond
that, and
safety
then I'm
limits.
like going too fast, but maybe it still works because
Frameshift drive
Yeah.
supercharged.
I think if you drift in sideways, then you just stay in the cone for longer. I guess. I don't know. That's my theory. Oh, look, it's EOS. It's sponsored by Canon.
Frameshift
The
drive
Canon
charging.
EOS system. So how are you all? What's going on in your lives? Why are you hanging out on Twitch on a Friday?
3,
Not that I'm judging.
1. Engage.
Hey, I'm doing the same. Can't be asked to go out. People? Other people? No. I have friends. They're on the internet. I have friends, Mom. I have all these followers on Twitch.
Fuel scooping.
You don't know what Twitch is? I think my mom actually knows what Twitch is. Come on. I think I need some fuel scooping here so I don't run out of gas. All these jumps. Oh, 20,300 light years from Seoul.
Fuel
Sweet.
scooping complete.
This is properly deep space now. Look, there's one of these funny borders again.
Temperature critical.
Oh. Temperature critical. Lots of stars on the left. Not so many stars on the right. Lots of stars on the left. Not so many stars on the right. They should really fix that. It annoys me. That doesn't look like it's
Frameshift
plausible.
drive charging.
Science-wise. They should ask Chris Roberts. Chris Roberts would be like, no, we can't launch like this. Not that he's ever gonna say we can't launch like this.
Engage.
I'm really convinced at some point they're just gonna go, yeah, it's finished. It was finished like 2 years ago. It's like we can't do anymore. That neutron star is going really fast. Reamed won't like the whole distortion effect that is creating. Don't look, Reamed. Don't look. That's quite beautiful. I mean, I've heard that neutron stars like rotate really quickly, some of them, but wonder if it actually looks like that in reality. So I've been interested in space since like I watched Star Trek for the first time, right? So basically since I was, I don't know, 7. And so one of the questions that I've always had, there are even faster ones, okay?
Frameshift drive
I'll
operating
believe you, Reamed. You're the expert. Come on.
Frameshift drive supercharged.
So ever since then, I have this question, which is like, what do interstellar nebula actually look like? And I haven't found. This is like one of the few answers. One of the few questions I haven't found the answer to. Like, the internet is not helpful. Like, I've spent many an hour, probably spent weeks of my life trying to find the answer. Nebulous says to me, yeah, but what color are they? So I mean, they're obviously like the images you get. I know that they're like false color.
Frameshift drive
They're often like infrared images or whatever. Radio, like they color the different wavelengths in different colors. And it's actually quite an art. Like I've read like interviews with people who do this for like NASA, and they're talking about how it's an art to color them. But the one question that never gets answered is, what color are they in reality? Do we even know? I think we don't know, because we have never like really seen them. But like there must be, like when you're in the ISS and you look into space, there must be a nebula there you can see, right? There's some you can see with the naked eye. I mean, I guess there's like the Milky Way, which is not really a nebula, but we don't really know what color that is, because like the color of the stars is like changed from in the atmosphere and shit like that. I just want to know. So the prevailing theory I have, based on stuff I've read and stuff I've asked astronomers over social media and stuff, although they're strangely reluctant to answer this, probably because they don't know, is that they're grey. Because they're just dust, right? Probably depends a bit on the wavelength of the light they are absorbing. Would they not just be black if they get in the way of starlight, or are they not that dense? Well, I've talked to like Slippers about this, right? Because he did astrophysics in uni, and also like there are two different kinds of nebula. There are nebula that so the most, I think, the kind that occurs most often is, wow, there's so many neutron stars here. I guess because stars are so dense here. Is the one that just absorbs light, and they are actually black. But there are ones that are actually emitting light, because I mean nebula are star-forming regions, and there are ones that are like the birthplace of stars, and you can see this on Hubble pictures, right? You see like this. You see the nebula, it's illuminated by all the stars in there. And I guess, so my theory is that they don't look like they do in Elite or in every other space game, like in Eve or whatever. They have these beautiful green nebulas a lot of the time, and here, like, you know, sometimes you have nicely colored nebulas. That they are inherently gray, because they're just dust. Gray, black, you know, white, depending on how illuminated they are, and then that they just take on their color based on the color of the stars that is illuminating them. But that really doesn't solve the question what they would look like. That's what I really want to know. Like, I guess I would. This is a question that interests me so much that I would actually consider to go on a space flight if I could. Just to figure that out. Like if NASA said, okay, you have to go on a 4-year space mission, but you'll know what a nebula looks like, I probably would do that. Just to answer that question, because it's been nagging me ever since I can think.
Frameshift drive charging.
One thing I learned actually recently is that in Voyager, a lot of the nebula and stellar phenomenon that are shown in the show are based on actual NASA pictures. So when they made the show, NASA actually gave them, they had a contact at NASA who gave them like cutting edge, you know, Hubble or whatever imagery, and the art department used that, you know, together with CGI, of course, and like, you know, matte techniques or whatever they used back then. But a lot of that was actually based on existing phenomena that obviously are not in the Delta Quadrant, but quite closer. I mean, we will know, if I can keep up with this expedition, we will figure out what the Delta Quadrant looks like, because that's one of the great things about, I think, about Distant Worlds 2, is that on the way back, where, you know, from Seg A, we just going to the galactic north to Beagle Point, and then we curve back around, and we roughly go back the way that Voyager took back out of the Delta Quadrant. So that'll be amazing. See, I'm getting really good at this. Wow. Who would have thought? It's like anything else. It's like docking. At first you're like really scared, and you use the docking computer a lot, and then you're like, fuck it, I'm gonna do this now, and you nearly crash once or twice, and then it works. Anyway, if you know what nebula look like, if you know anybody who knows what nebula look like, feedback at sixgun.org, and if you can put me in contact with somebody. Tyrael still uses a docking computer sometimes. Yeah, I don't. Like, I always have something more important to put into the ship, I guess. And I mean, the key at docking is like, okay, there's a learning curve, but once you get that, the key at docking is just having a hostess, I think.
Fuel scooping.
Yeah, let's scoop a bit. We need some fuel. Yeah, so if you know anybody, you can put me in contact with somebody who knows what Interstellar Nebula looks like. Fab at 6. No, that's it. Yeah, you can write to that as well, but like feedback 6 and was better. The other one, oh god. I'm not even worried about giving that out. Everybody knows that address. And that's the problem. Basically won't get through to me because there's so much bullshit incoming.
Fuel scoping
Oh my god.
complete.
I think I must... Ooh. Feel like I must have given that out on Linux Outlaws at some point. And
Frame shift
I think
drive
I think it was a podcast, and then somebody sent me up to like 100 Bible mailing things. Just like, yeah, okay. I'm trying to filter this, but I kind of give up now.
4, 3.
And the only way to deal with that is not getting annoyed, because that's what they want. And then every time I got a little bit annoyed, I'm like, nope, won't get them annoyed. Docking type 9 without a HOTAS sucks mule genitals. Yeah, that's Jonathan. That's not recommended. You don't have a HOTAS, do you? Like, dude. Oh, that was you. Yesterday I was thinking who that. You were online yesterday when I was streaming, and I thought it was Reamed, and we thought like Reamed's account were hacked, but that was you. That was Jonathan. Oh, hey, I didn't push what? What?
Auto-destruct sequence armed.
One
No!
minute to auto-destruct.
Push the wrong button. Nothing happened. Okay, they have a safety built-in for that. Yeah, so that was you. Yes, you're quite new
Frame
to
shift
Elite,
drive
aren't you?
operating
But
beyond
still,
safety limits.
you need a HOTAS. Just believe
Frame
me.
shift drive
Trust me.
supercharged.
You need a HOTAS. True equals false. Was on. Yeah, that it was you. I couldn't remember who that was. I just knew that somebody I'd friended recently, and I'm sorry. I also might have given out your commander name, but you know, just don't fly in open, never fly in open,
Frame
and
shift
everything's
drive
fine.
charging.
That's actually what I like about Elite. I know that there was this big shitstorm when it came out that you have to be online for it, and I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. I mean, the thing I always cared about was that you could play it as a single player, basically, as a single player game, and you can just play in solo, and you're fine, and that's all you need. I mean, I can completely understand that this huge procedurally generated thing is not on your hard drive. I mean, they actually need to like create systems when you fly there, I guess. So I don't mind talking to a server. And I mean, to be honest, this whole like, oh no, you can't play offline. I mean, I see there are points when it's annoying, but on the other hand, it's like, I mean,
Warning. Frame shift drive operating beyond safety
so
limits.
fast.
Frame shift
Ah.
drive supercharged.
Worked. Yeah, I mean, you're fucked. These days, if you don't have internet, you're fucked. You're so fucked. I mean, a week without internet, and I go into proper like Mad Max mode. Like that to me, that is like
Frame shift drive charging.
the post-apocalypse has happened. Like I stop showering, I start wearing my biker vest around the house. I'm always armed with at least 2 knives. I'm going out
3,
buying a,
1.
I guess, according to the Discord, the cool thing right now would be like a armbrust. What's that in English? Why can't my brain doesn't work anymore? I've been working for too long today. The thing that shoots the bolts. What's that called? A crossbow. Crossbow. Yes. People are probably shouting crossbow, and it's just a stream delay. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I'll get a shotgun. I would get a shotgun if that was easy to get. I'll just get like a crossbow. Just like in full. No, that's too fast. We don't want I'm in full like Mad Max mode. I don't have internet,
Warning.
so
Frame shift drive operating beyond
I guess
safety
not
limits.
being able to play Elite is like the last of my worries, right?
Frame shift drive.
Also, like,
supercharged.
yeah, you could play it on a laptop, like on the road, right? Yeah, crossbow, thanks. It's just, but like you need a HOTAS. You can't play this game without a HOTAS. Like, I mean, I can't play it on the ICE, like on the train, right? I'm sitting there with like my HOTAS.
Charging.
Everybody looking at me, thinking I'm a terrorist. 3 jumps, nearly there.
4, 3,
And I'm
2, 1.
now slightly drunk. I wish I was in the Expanse. I could just hit the juice button and just like, yeah. Alex, like, I need some juice. You know one thing I love about this? So I have an oh, whoa! What the actual fuck? What? Whoa! I guess that's one of the fast ones you were talking about, Reamed. Huh? Look at this! Ah! My God, I think I'm having a seizure. Ah! I think I'm having... Ah. What the fuck? The fuck is going on? Okay, I'm gonna try to to charge, I guess. How does this even work? Like, I guess that's what the epilepsy warning on this game was for. It says too fast a rotation period for my comfort. Braben! Right. I didn't even know where the fucking cone is. It's like... Can't tell. I'm taking a screenshot in case I'm dying. So that I can write a logbook entry. Science officer's log.
Warning.
Supplemental.
Frame shift drive operating beyond safety
We
limits.
flew into this neutron star and then we fucking died.
Frame
Look at
shift
this, look at
drive
this.
Supercharged.
This is ridiculous. I can't. Ah! Anyway, the thing I love about this X-55 is that they actually use that on the Expanse. Quite a lot of ships. I mean, they like the base they built like into the set, so you can only see like the joystick and the throttle, I guess. But you know, if you have one, I mean, I've spent like 800 hours holding these two things, so I recognize them immediately, and I love that. That's really cool. Whew. Anyway, 2 more jumps. I think we need to
Frame
fill
shift
up
drive
on fuel.
charging.
KGB fuel foam. Yeah, so we can fuel up on that one. That's good. Okay, nearly there. Nearly made it. Whew.
4,
Fuck that neutron star. That was
engage.
folding pocket hoters for the pilot on the move. I guess there's a Kickstarter for that. I'm pretty sure there is. Just like in the subway, you know, in the Hochbahn, I'm like, bear with me while I unfold my hotels. And like the old lady on the seat next to you is like, what the fuck? I'm gonna call the police. This guy has a phallic implement. He is unfolding. Rufen Sie die Polizei, ja? Ein Schwerenotriebtäter, ja? You must be arrested immediately. He's unfolding his massive photos on the public transport. 15 years in jail for that. Is this your folding hotas, or are you just happy to see me?
Fuel scooping complete.
That reminds me of the of the Grand Tour episode where where they replaced, was it Maze? I think they replaced Maze, like gear shift with like a dildo. That was great. I know it's lowbrow humor, but I'm a sucker for that kind of shit. Okay, here we go. Last jump, baby. And we're not breaking the 22,000 record, so we're now 21,000 light years from Seoul and 20 light years to go. So, careful, black hole. Thanks for the warning, Reamed. I'm gonna throttle down right after I initiate the jump.
Auto-destruct sequence armed.
Just to be careful here.
1 minute to auto-destruct.
4, 3, 2, 1.
By the way, out of the corner of my eye, I read that as careful, bitch. I guess that's rather more my problem than yours. Sigmund Freund would probably have something to say about that. Whoa! I'm dropping out of hyperspace right now. No, I can't. What? Whew. Okay. So here we are, I guess. And while we were playing, no, I don't want to. What? No, not the fucking mining laser. What? What? Right. So let's have a look what this system looks like. So that's the black hole. No, that's black hole. Is that a black hole? Yeah. I just hope that couldn't I have like a better symbol for a black hole than a black hole? That's not like good UI design, mates. So what planet are we supposed to go to? What's the meeting point? That was a rhetorical question. I'm gonna look that up. AB8AA. AB. Okay, we are in. Is this correct? Dryoosms. KDY E3390. Yeah. AB8AA. AB8AA. Shit, I just killed my brother. Anyway. AB8. AB8. That sounds like a droid from Star Wars. AB8. Well, they don't have names. Okay, I guess that's AB8. So let's just go there. AB8AA. God, I need to start my browser again. Why did I click that button? That. I'm just watching the stream back and I'm like, what? What? AB8AA. Okay. I mean, this is in itself. Look at that. I mean, that's just good looking. It's just like that's hammering the screenshot button here because it's fucking amazing. Like what the? Look at that. Go away with the UI things. Yes, I've discovered shit. I don't want that. I need a screenshot. Okay. It's like Karl Lagerfeld. God rest his soul. Look at that. That's gonna be like my new. That's going right on the Twitters. It's like, oh my god, the lens flare. Like J.J. Abrams is having orgasms right now, and he doesn't know why. God. It's so good looking. This game is so good looking. How can Star Citizen ever compete? Hint, it can't.
Cannot comply.
Oh. Where's my where's my button for the hard points? Is that it? Yeah.
Frame shift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Oh my god, this place is like, wow, this is amazing. Fuck me. This is great. Ooh, no. Look at that. Oh my god. Holy shit. Man. Don't know, man. You may look in Discord. Yeah, I looked on the website. It's so good. Oh, look at that. Oh my god. That was also like a rhetorical question. That's quite far away. Oh, I got a message. Pretty hot, that black hole. Guess that's another expedition member there on fleet comms. Let's reactivate the shields here. Oh, that's fucking far away. Holy crap. Shouldn't complain. I'm a trucker. I shouldn't complain. Somebody from the trucker is watching this like, who is this pussy? I mean, we sent him a patch. Better man up. Oh god, I need a new chair. You hear that? It's like... Can't work like this. God. That wasn't a chair, that was my neck. Should take a look back at the black hole. Looks good in front of the galactic horizon. Okay. Can I see it? Am I not too far away now? Yeah, I guess I should have, we should have looked at the black hole, shouldn't we? This looks great. Just look at the Milky Way down there. That's just all that is stars. All that is fucking stars, mate. They're stars. So all of that is stars. They're all stars, mate. They're stars. All of that is stars. Holy fucking shit, faced Batman. So I guess we're way too far away. I think I should go back. Go back. Going back. But I don't know. We're just gonna go for a little bit of sightseeing now. I think it's still, oh, it's not even 11. Got time. It's a Friday.
Frame shift drive charging.
I think we need to go left so that we can look at it like that way, right?
2, 1, engage.
The galactic horizon. Man, that black hole is big, isn't it? Look at the distortion that's going on. Holy shit! Christ! Look at that! That is scary as fuck. Wow. Yeah, Ravine was right. That is wow. That is a sight to behold. Shit. So this is a neutron star orbiting a black hole, right? Is that what we're looking at? How do we... No, that's not what we want. No. Beautiful. I think it's a white dwarf. So, orrery. So that's the black hole. What is that? Why can't it just say I am whatever? Like, what's A? Like, fuck me. That's a black hole. What's that? What's the little X thing? Okay, so it's a little planet. Is this shit orbiting the black hole? Like, are we... If we target that... So, there's crap orbiting, right? We should go there. I think we should legit fucking go there. Wow. Just look at that. Okay, so that's... Just imagine that world would be landable. Like, how cool would that be? Wow. So, where? Okay. Just trying to orient myself in this crapola. Where's the black hole now? Like, is that the black hole? Yeah, okay. Also at class V orbiting the white dwarf, passing through the jets every 20 minutes. Yeah, that's what I read. I mean, I read this system is fucking amazing, but... Class 5, I guess. Yeah, that's... That must be... The orbit we were just seeing, right? That thing there. I'm not pushing it. What? Guess the class V's over there. No, that's the... Where is it? I mean, that's its orbit. Right? Oh, crap. How many people have died here because they were just fucking messing around? Is the... So the black hole, right? So that's the black hole. Is orbiting like the... Fuck! It's orbiting around the jet. And I guess that... Get another elevation. Guess that's the class 5 there. Why can't I select it? I mean, what happens to you if you pass through a neutron star jet? That thing there. Wait. There. Right? Class 5 gas giant. Holy shit. Let's look at that.
Warning. Temperature
Oh.
critical.
Okay.
Hull integrity compromised.
Well, it had to happen. Man, it's beautiful though. Oh, if I'm careful, impact warning. Yeah. Well, I'm getting some nice screenshots out of this while I'm at this. I'm here. Let's look at that. Oh. Holy shit face. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that absolutely beautiful? Holy crap, man. Right. I'll be back in a second. I'm gonna get myself some more alcohol to dull the pain that I just damaged my ship for that view, but I think it's worth it. And I'll be back very, very, very shortly. Hang in there. Right, what are you guys up to? What's going on? If you drop inside the jet, you will die. Yeah, that... Okay. Let's hijack the ship while he's away. Yeah, Reems, you could interdict me if you were in Fleetcom. Aren't you in Fleetcom? That's an awesome chat upline. Aren't you in Fleetcom? Why am I in some weird fucking... What? What? What's this? What's my computer doing? Anyway. Okay, let's go to... Where were we going? I can't go to the wrong planet because the one is like crashing. Apparently it's crashing people's ships or so. They're just... No. AB8AA. AB8AA. I'm a little bit tipsy now. Yeah, AB8. Okay, let's first go to AB8. I think we were going there before Reem said, let's check out that fucking... Yeah, he also said, be careful. I know. I know.
Frame shift drive charging.
It's my fucking fault. I'm not in Fleetcom. Yeah, why are you not in Fleetcom? Everybody who's cool is in Fleetcom. Then you could interdict me. God, I'm pushing buttons I don't want to push. What the hell? Must be all the grog. Don't drink and fly, people. Oh, look at that. We are fucked across the board. It's not that bad. Just scrape the paint a bit. Let me quote Bobby Draper. Buckle up and hit your tits. It's time to peel the paint. That's one of my favorite quotes from The Expanse now. I have to fly that whole way again. God. This is a weird system. Nah, you're cool. I'm just... I mean, you have to sign up for Fleetcom, and I just did that because I signed up for the expedition and everything. And, you know. We can meet up again. And I shoot at you with a mining laser and can get a bounty on my head. Although I don't think you can. Can you get bounties in systems where there's fuck all there? I mean, there's nothing here. Haven't checked the news for ages. What are the news saying? Wait, where's the? Oh.
Funding for stolen nuclear weapon traced.
What?
The Federal Intelligence Agency has traced the funding of an illegal nuclear research outpost to the Zlotta system. Senior Agent Rochelle Karim provided the following details.
I'm really happy I'm out of the bubble right now.
Successfully decrypted the outpost's communications. We have determined that Zlotta Federal Holdings was financing these unregistered research projects. Several of the organization's principal figures were covertly redirecting public funds to construct portable nuclear weapons. We suspect that one of these individuals became greedy and arranged for the outpost to be raided, acquiring the prototype Lucifer device to subsequently sell on the black market. The FIA is currently questioning the Zlotta Executive Council to learn more. It is crucial that we locate the Lucifer device, which poses a serious threat to public safety.
Okay, there's nuclear bombs on the run in the bubble. Nice. Meanwhile, Reemed is like, I'm gonna boost my anaconda into you. That's some high class innuendo. Yeah, dude. Your big penis-like ship. Of course. Why don't you? So which one is the fucking planet I need to go to? AA8. It wouldn't be one of these, right? Do I need to like fucking do the fucking thing here with the fucking scanner? Is that how it works? So I need to AB8C. I just want that one I need to go to. Can't you just like fuck? I need people to do this. Need like Lieutenant Commander Data. Please scan all the bodies in this system for me, thank you. Luckily he's fully functional. Not that one. Great. Yeah, you're helpful, you fuck. I hate this scanning bullshit. Fuck. I guess there's something here. 8AA, AB8AA. That's it, isn't it? First map by the Shrike from the Raven Guard. AB8AA. That's it. Here we go. Ah, wrong button. AB8AA. Surface map. But there's nothing on the surface, right? I don't know where I need to go. Like coordinates, geosite something. How do I figure out from the coordinates where I'm supposed to go? I mean, seriously. Like, can't you just show me where all the other people are? You need that surface scanner. Need a surface scanner? Okay, let's just go to the thing first. God. This game, right? Oh, there. This game is so fucking complicated. I swear to God. I do have a surface scanner somewhere. Somewhere. Wouldn't that be here? Don't I have like, fuck. Detailed surface scanner, secondary fire. Okay. Out of range. Oh, that's the one where you shoot the fucking probes now. It's like fucking data. Like launch a class 2 probe. Yes, sir. Out of range. This place looks quite dark. Can't I just... Oh yeah, here we go. Can't I just like... So how does this work now? Like... What? Toggle planet launch probe not bound. What? Ah, for fuck's sake. For fuck's sake. Oh. I have unbound. Why do I have unbound fucking... Who gives a fuck? What? Which surface signal was it again? Oh God. What do I know? Geosite 7, whatever that means. What are we looking at? Full spectrum system scanner? No, detailed surface scanner. Exit mode. Launch probe. Why don't I have a launch probe button? You could join me in Iquick's group. I could guide you. Yeah, but you just want to ram your anaconda into my cargo hold, I guess. Where the what? So where's the launch probe button? This chat not safe for work really quick. Well, it's me, Jonathan. It's me. I mean, I was born not safe for work in many different ways. What the fuck? I'm just gonna... Right. It must be like P for probe.
Merrick Defense Initiative
Oh,
conclude.
no. How do I launch a fucking probe? Fab shift drive operating outside safe parameters. I'm always operating outside safe parameters. Somebody tell me how I launch a probe. Wait, I'm gonna check this. Isn't it just right click? No, apparently not. It says launch probe not bound. Okay, elite dangerous launch probe not bound. Hey, that's obviously an error some people have been googling. Assign DSS to a fire button. No. Assign DSS to a fire button. It's like a weapon. Oh, it's like a weapon bound in the fire group panel. So it's... Ah! Secondary fire! There we go. I launched a probe. Can I launch more probes? Probes out of ammo. Okay. What? 60% mapped. Okay. How do I guess I change this toggle planet side? But that doesn't work on mouse button 3. Great. You fuck. It's gonna launch more probes. Launch all the probes! Arc them around. Okay. You can tell I've never done this before. Let's arc the fuckers. Arcing initiated. Is that arcing? It's beautiful. Yay! We've got the thing mapped. Okay. Let's see if that did anything. No. But I think it doesn't tell you anything. I think the geosite is like you have to use like a third-party mapping thing. How did you find that, Reem? So how did you find the place where everybody is? Let's just go there and see if I can scan like contacts. There must be people in Fleetcom. Yeah, I look at your navigation panel. I was guessing. Oh! Ah! Ha ha ha! Wow! That's easier than I thought. Well, thank you for that. Whoa. You learn something every day. Thanks, Reamed. You taught me how to neutron jump. Lose my fear of that. You taught me how to do this shit. The brave new world. Should be one of your superior hotess buttons. It was one of my superior hotess buttons. Wouldn't have thought it. The thing is, like, a hotess is a blessing and a curse. And you found the curse, which is too many buttons. Why can't I fucking glide there? Yeah, this is.
Warning, temperature critical.
Oh, why is my temperature critical? Like what? Oh, this is 22 kilometers. We can just fly that. It's gonna take us a minute. Okay. Here, one of my superior hotess buttons. I can switch on night vision. Isn't that wonderful? Is that actually in effect when you look outside the ship? No, it's not. Okay. Collision course warning. Collision course warning. That CB. What's CBD? Something. Constant bearing, decreasing range. CBDR. CBDR. Yeah, see, night vision. It's great. When did they build that in? Like the last big update? This game was so much harder back in the day when we didn't have shit like that. It's quite interesting terrain there. Is that, are we going to the right place? Surfside 7, yeah. 0.08 G. Is there anybody? No contacts in range. There's nobody here. Isn't today the meeting day? Why am I the only one? Am I on the wrong planet? AB8AA. AB8AA. Or am I going to the... Oh god, am I going to the wrong... Let me look in Discord. Didn't they update the site? And I went to the wrong planet? Okay, let's look. Oh, Dreamed. Some nice Star Citizen pictures. I like your space bot. Almost as sexy as that ship. So I guess Equick posted this ages ago. Too many posts. Too many posts. Is it one of the spoiler ones? No. Where did he put... I don't want to look in the FleetCon. Maybe he posted it in another channel. I think that's the thing. That's what he did. Yes, he did. Okay. No, AB8AA. That's the current waypoint. Radius 702 kilometers. Location, surface signal, geological site 7, iron magma site. Well, we should be there. Why am I the only one? Ooh. Why am I the only one here? I mean, they didn't announce the new waypoint. They kind of all left. God, I hate low G worlds. It's almost worse than...
Landing gear deployed.
Nice. Thank you for the hint. There's nobody here. Oh, just look at that overhang there. That hung in German. It's a steep incline. Wait, let's go backwards a bit. Alright. You all just wanna see me crash, right? That's what you're here for. That looks quite level. I think everybody's locked out, right? It's too late or something. They're all at the pub. Why aren't you touching down? Okay. Oh, look at that. There we go. Here we are. Apparently we're the only one. All alone in the night. Was it 500,000 humans and aliens wrapped into with something wrapped into 5,200,000 pounds of whatever, all alone in the night. Something. It's gotta take a picture here, so we can prove we did it. Oh, I can't go backwards anymore because that's the mountainside. Well, that was anticlimactic. After almost destroying my ship to get here. So Reamed, are you locked in? Do you wanna meet up? Are we doing this? Oh, look at this is good. This is good. This is a good screenshot. Really nice. Really nice. I'm locked in and landed. Okay, let's where are you in Igwik's group? Let's do this then. Look. I see Jonathan online as well. Private group. Okay, why doesn't it tell me what private group you're in? Well, you just told me so. Okay. Private group El Igwig. The Swiss elite commanders. Cheeseheads. Oh, that'd be the Dutch. Fondue. Isn't FleetCom, it's FondueCom or something. It doesn't really work. So where you at? Over there? Is that you? Are you driving around in a little buggy? Looks good. Looks good. I don't have a. I saved the weight. Yeah, nothing there. So okay. Oh, yeah. I see. I see how it's going. You look like a little spider. I'm gonna have a look at your ship there. It's quite subdued. It doesn't look as colorful as it did last time. Did you change your livery? Yeah, I think you did. It's not as illuminated as it once was. Slow down, slow down, slow down. No, no, careful. See the empty chair? The empty chair, we can hijack his ship. Ready the mining laser! Getting some nice screenshots for the Discord. Oh, that's an ominous sound. No. Ah! he's back in his chair. I was gonna say, I don't like that sound. Ooh. Okay. Turn around here. Bright eyes. Oh. Man, it does look a bit menacing. with the lights, it looks quite cool. Actually. No, yeah. Is that a different livery? Yeah, it is, right? It's just is that the gold one? Lovely. Lovely, some formation flying. Shall we go somewhere? I don't like this planet. Let's go, let me see. Let's go somewhere where it's nice. So we're here. The one with the ring is landable. Let's go there. Let's do this. No, that's the chrome. Okay, that's nice. Let's go to that. Okay, so you can set a target. It is no, wait. It's called unexplored. It's the one with the ring. the last one with the ring? Okay, let's go there.
Landing gear retracted.
I'll follow you. That's the engine stuttering is that's quite a nice effect. But cool. Well, I can't boost. My my power distributor can take it. Let's jump to cruise speed here.
Frame shift drive charging.
It's gonna take a while for me. In inhibitive mass or whatever.
3, 2,
Right.
1. Engage.
Oh, there you are. Okay. I'll follow you. I'll stay on your tail. Your very bright tail. I like that chrome skin. That looks good. It's nice looking. I think I'm gonna get myself a condo when I get back. Why are you accelerating faster than me? What is going on? It's so much better than the light show shit livery. Well, yeah, that is kind of like, I feel like that's the livery though. Like if you're like really confident, if you're like a really confident dogfighter, you're like advertising here. Come on, get me, you bastards. There's some onion head decals as well to go with that. The server's doing weird things. That's cool. I got here. I'm first time that I'm on time at a waypoint. I kind of like that. What the hell is going on? There's some major glitching. Commander HKO expert lawless. Expert. Nice for flashy shit, but not so for exploration. I don't know. It's kind of like it makes sense. It's kind of like the here I am livery that's good for. It's like, you know, when you go on an expedition, you wear like bright clothing. You don't wear like camouflage because if you fall into like a ravine, they'll never find you again. Glitching part is normal. I guess it's elite. I mean, I have seen this before, but I guess I kind of felt like they would fix that at some point. Fuck. No, I don't want to throttle it down. Try not to massively overtake you there. Next time we do this, you need to go like, we need to go to Discord. We need to be in voice comms, so you don't have to type all the time. Next time we're meeting up. Why have you deployed hard points? What's going on?
Auto-destruct sequence armed.
Command functions are offline.
That planet's quite far away. But I guess it looks nice. I like landing on planet with rings. It's just... I love rings. Like, Saturn was always my favorite planet in the solar system. As a kid, I had like a telescope and... Oh, you're scanning. So I was like really, really happy when I could see it. Calibrate FSS. What? What do you want me to... what? Can't... Whatever. I'm not gonna scan this fuck. Why can't I... am I not close enough? Is it like... oh, because I have... what? Because of that? Is it because of that? Energy pulse required to calibrate FSS. Oh, okay. Really? And now, what do I need to do now? Like... target too close, but what I wanna do is like fire the fucking... how do I... ah, here we go. That's how we do. I'll yet learn this, right?
Surface scan complete.
Well, that was quick. Oh, look at the color in the rings. Low temperature diamond hotspots. What the fuck? Okay. Interesting. I'm just gonna land on this fucker. That's the wrong scanner again. Yeah, I figured that out. I'm just gonna land somewhere on this fucker and then call it a night. I think why are you slowing down this much? Okay, I'm just gonna land here somewhere. If I can. It's been a long enough day. To be honest, I can hardly think anymore. Apparently can't fly because it's so fucking moving. Why isn't it not moving? We're far enough away from the rings, right? Why is it being fucking glitchy like that? I appreciate all the education you're doing, by the way, Reamed. I'll yet be an ace elite dangerous player after like what, 5 years of playing this game? Has it been 5 years? 4, I guess, right?
Orbital flight
No,
engaged.
5. Great. Like, there's something fucked with the angle on this. Something is seriously broken here. But I'm guessing you're having the same problems. But hey, we're getting closer. It is... that's something. 260 kilometers. You're further away than I'm from the ground. It's a bit weird. It is glitching because of the reference system and floating points. That sounds like something Chris Roberts would say. That sounds like a shitty excuse from a programmer. Something floating points. Yeah, could be. I'm shit at math. I don't even know what a floating point is. Tried to understand it many times. Last time when I was working on this Django app, I was like, are we gonna save this in integer or floating point? How the fuck should I know? So where the hell are you? Because you're not in range. It's not. Well, let's discuss this on a podcast at some point. Did you just jump? Because I'm landing on this hunk of fucking or crashing. Depending.
Landing gear deployed.
Let's see. I mean, oh, I don't have to. Oh, shut! What the? Okay, yeah, white. Well, that's all good. It's that went on the shields. That's why we have shields. What? Basically, how to get the rounding error in most program languages. You just fucking posted a URL that's, yeah, whatever, guys. I believe you. It's the floating points. You know, that's gonna be my new thing. Next time the wife has a complaint, I'm like, it's the floating points. It's a rounding error. Like if we didn't have floating points, this floor would be clean. Had to land a ship here. Where did you land? Because you're not in range. Anyway. Would it actually wait. Does it show that on the planetary map? Does it show me where you are? No, of course it doesn't. Because it's the floating points. Yeah, right. That's gonna be the new Geek News Radio thing. It's the floating points. If they implemented this in integers, it would be all well. That's the reason why we find SC so interesting. Star Citizen, because of the floating points. Yeah, I guess. That's what Chris Roberts says. It's the fucking floating points. This game would have been ready 3 years ago if it wasn't for the fucking floating points. Great. And I landed on a ringed planet. Oh, there's a ring. I was gonna say, can't even see the ring for me. That's the worst thing that can happen if you land on a ringed planet. Like you're ready, you want to take the screenshot, like you can't even, wrong button. You can't even see the ring. Although this is quite nice, I'm gonna say. I'm just gonna get myself some nice screenshots here. What's your coords? I don't know. How do I read out my coords in the cockpit? I know. What's my coords? My coords is 21.2 No, let's do it like in Star Trek. 21 mark 25, 45 degrees. Minus 17 mark 32.16 degrees. I repeat, 21 mark 2545 minus 17 mark 3216. I think I'll never find it. Nah, it's all good. It's all good. I'm gonna call it quits in a bit as well. It's gonna have some. I'm a sucker for nice screenshots. Oh man, that's lovely. Just look at that. Man, it's hot. So hot. Selfie. Space selfie. Here we go. That's what you're tuning into this channel for. Me live screenshotting things. Let's zoom out a bit. That and floating point commentary. Cutting edge. I'm gonna ask Slippers on the next Geek News Radio what he thinks about floating points. And why are they so evil? And have they destroyed his programming work in the past? Has he been thwarted by floating points? Well, it's not perfect. Maybe like this. That's beautiful. Anyway, thanks for watching. Actually made it to a waypoint in time. Thanks for being part of this, hanging out with me, listening to this bull crap, and I'll see you again on Monday. Definitely for morning call. I won't stream over the weekend because the parents are coming. The parents are coming. It's kind of like the what are the guys called that come over the wall? I don't read Game of Thrones. Anyway, the blue men, whatever, they're coming. Can't stream. I'll see you next week. I'll do some stuff. Until then, thanks for being there. Thanks for subscribing and following and everything. I appreciate it very much. I'll leave you with this beautiful whisper, and I'll see you soon.